Welcome everyone. Today is another day we are diving into the world of Genshin. I did try to get on a bit earlier today for those of you who might watch.
Hey, there's a lady over there waving to you.
So this is exactly where we
Let's
left
go
off
and
last
see
time.
what she wants.
Welcome to the Adventurers Guild. Actually, I have had my eye on you for a long time.
You've had your eye on her, eh? Has she been causing some mischief?
Oh, that is not what I meant at all. Being on the lookout for great adventurers is part of my job. When I look at you, I see one with the potential to rival the great adventurers of legends.
Paimon sees it too. Paimon always feels safe adventuring with her.
Nevertheless, to the adventurer, experience is far more precious than potential. You must accumulate adventurer experience to increase your adventure rank. Time is of the essence. Allow me to brief you on...
Wait, are you saying we're like official adventurers now?
Do not worry. The Adventurers Guild does not charge a membership fee or impose any kind of duties on its members. In short, there are lots of benefits, but no drawbacks to becoming a member.
There is a lot of benefits, and I'll show you guys once
The
this is...
Adventurers Guild rewards you every time your adventure rank increases. Here is a new member's gift for you. You will need to return here to claim rewards in the future.
So every time you do level up, basically, which is your adventure rank, you get a whole bunch of rewards because you level up anyhow before you join. You get to claim like this Mora. This is the lowest level character experience, weapon enhancements, primo gems, which we might see in this one, that I might have enough to do a couple wishes. Like I said, I tend to do the wishes. My plan for that on this account is to do them in groups of 10. So once I have enough for a group of 10, then I'll do a pull. I'm not going for any characters specific because I'm doing this one completely free to play.
Without further ado, please allow me to officially welcome you, our new avid adventurer, into the guild. Here is your adventurer handbook. A new member coming aboard is a momentous occasion. A little ceremony is only fair. It has a record of available commissions and rewards, and it is also proof of your membership. Oh, and one more thing. Sometimes you will find yourself stuck at a certain adventure rank. When this happens, you need to perform some impressive feats to gain further recognition from the guild.
Impressive feats? Sounds like hazing to me.
They are simply specific adventures that allow you to ascend to the next adventure rank on completion. Ascension adventures, if you will. But that will come later. Opportunities to win recognition will come as you gain more. That will do for today. We will have plenty of chances to meet again in the future. Ad Astra Abyssosk, adventurer. With effort.
So these challenges, she's basically saying, is to increase your world rank, which would increase who can come in with co-op and the actual level of your enemies. So this is the little adventurer's handbook. There's 9 chapters, which you can gain experience, more items as you complete each one. So we're done this, so we can claim everything.
Hey, there's something strange over there. Come on, let's take a look.
Okay, so actually I wanted to finish collecting some of these. So that's all we can do. So to get to the next chapter, we have to upgrade the statues for Mindset to level 4, hunt down a Cairo Abyss Mage, and cook 5 dishes.
Told you I'd win.
And right now we have another quest with Amber. As you do quests and stuff, you see the adventure rank will increase quite easily, at least for now.
Bet you can't keep up with me.
For the little
I'll
map.
race you there.
Actually, well, we got some new different things. And we'll switch it to that one. Right now, because we're using the Traveler as our main, we're going to put the higher level ones on her. Physical damage. So the goblets can have different bonuses. Like we want this one because it increases her elemental damage right now. Actually, this one is better physical damage. Ooh, crit rate. Like I said, as we get better ones, we're going to slowly upgrade and switch them. But first we're going to make sure all of our characters get artifacts on them. Attack, Amina. Yeah. I'll just go with that one. Yeah, because we don't have enough of those. So now that we actually have some extras, we're going to be picky because we know we have flowers for everyone. And I think these are the only two we don't have for everyone, so we can use the extra from those. And we're going to make sure they're not any of the special ones. So enhancing these increases the stats that they will give. So I know they're low level right now, but we want to kind of keep this one. I actually want that one on Amber because it's a pyro, so it increases her elemental damage. Oh. I don't think I can quite finish this one yet. So you'll find like different challenges that give you different things in here. We got a whole bunch more that we can go through. But let's go do this quest first before I keep getting distracted. Because it's nice that we got some other 3-star artifacts in there.
Hey, Traveler! I've been looking for you everywhere. How's that wind glider I gave you last time? Seems like it's really growing on you. But then again, you don't have a gliding license, do you? A gliding license? What's that? Isn't it obvious? You gotta have a gliding license to legally glide in Mondstadt.
I find it quite funny that she's the one who gave you the glider, and yet only now telling you you need a license to use it.
Oh, but we've been gliding for ages now. This is the first we've heard about it. Yeah, you've been gliding all over the place. Everyone's noticed. So, you came looking for us because you want to give us a gliding license? No way! The Knights of Favonius have strict rules. You need to pass an exam, and only then will the Knights issue your license. Today, I'm here as an examiner to oversee your official gliding exam. I gave you your wind glider, so this is my responsibility. At least that's what acting Grandmaster Jean would say. An exam? What a pain in the butt. Then again, since Amber is the examiner, I'm sure you'll glide through it. I mean, the whole city saw how well you flew the day that Storm Terror attacked, so I'm sure you'll have no problems. But we do need to respect the rules and glide properly. Here, take this gliding manual. No need to memorize it. Just be familiar with everything in there. For example, only one person per wing glider. No carrying anything over the set weight limit. No taking off using an animo slime, and so on and so forth. Anyway, be sure to read it, okay? I had to read a load of big, thick books too when Lisa was teaching me magic. Wow, that's a big old book! Paimon thinks we best get started. Great, come find me when you're done. I'll be at Windrise. The Knights of Favonius gliding manual does not sound like a fun read.
Yeah.
When the first wisp of wind brushed across the land, birds that yearned for the sky had wings, but no way to fly. They asked the animal god, "How can we reach the heavens?" To which the animal god replied, "You have yet to find that which is most important." As the god spoke, the wind thrust the seeds of a dandelion high into the sky. The birds thrust out their wings, but the breeze was all too mild, leaving them to stumble across the earth. So they went to the gorge, where the wind showed off its wild and incomparable strength. They threw themselves off the cliff and flapped their wings amongst the howling winds until they were able to fly freely in the sky. To the animal god they went to gleefully say, "We understand now. All we needed was a stronger wind to fly." In reply, the animal god said, "What you lacked was not wind, but courage. It is courage that has allowed you to become the first flying birds of this world."
That's a cool story. But is the Knight's gliding manual really written in that style? Huh. Anyway, let's go find Amber.
Okay. So the little compass in the top is the event. F5 is the short key for it. Sorry, I'm running. But yes, it's different things that you can do. So this is on the new banner that you can go in, look at the different constellations of a new character that's released, the talents, everything. He will come later into the story. And once we're done the gliding, I'll probably take you guys through the
Come on, let's take a look. I won't let you down.
trial, just because the trial helps you earn primo gems as well. Yes, I'm apparently taking a very long way through this. I just want to stop at the Adventures Guild before, because I know we did go up another level. So I want to go collect that before we leave the city.
Add Astra.
Name. go look at any new artifacts. Yeah, we don't want defense. That one's actually better because of the subsets. This one has defense, this has energy recharge. Energy recharge will allow you to build up your elemental and your ultimate skills. Hourglass, still none. Oh. I still want that one on her. Actually, this one still works better because it's crit rate. But let's go with HP. Actually, that was the pyro bonus. At this level, the subsets aren't overly important for these characters. Just because it's more the better level, the better they will be. So now that we have it, we're going to enhance it. We have other flowers. No. No, I want to keep the crit rate attack. No, I want to keep physical damage. Okay. That way we slowly enhance it. So if we look on the map, we have to go here. So the best part is more to teleport here. And then hit V to navigate. But then we have a boar. And one of these we can collect while we're out here. So we have to go up to that cliff. There's a bird. And then to help build up experience. We're gonna grab some fruit. Instead of climbing the tree, you can honestly easily hit the tree and get the fruit that way. So as we go up here, we're gonna grab this little flower, which you either have to hit it with water or cryo, sorry. So that way it doesn't burn you and opens up, and then you can collect the flower. So we're gonna need Lisa up here. To activate these statues. And grab the chest. Now. So I don't have to... That's not at full power yet. Otherwise, we won't be able to get that yet. Unfortunately. And the bird flew away.
Great, you're here. Did you have a good read-through of the gliding manual? Got all the rules down? Sounds like it was a real drag. I would know. I've been there. Ugh, the gliding manual is super dry.
If you guys do have
I
any
couldn't get
questions
into
about
it at
stuff,
all.
message me in the chat
Don't
too.
tell Jean, though.
I will slightly look.
Really?
I'm watching it on and off, honestly.
I thought there were some pretty cool stories in the gliding manual. Cool stories? Oh, you must mean the example cases in the appendix. Some of them I like. My favorite one is about the illegal Animo slime takeoff. Apparently, if you pop an Animo slime and take off in the burst of wind, it shoots you up really, really high. I really want to try it. No, not that story. Paimon meant the one with the little bird who wanted to learn to fly. What? Let me take a look. Oh, shoot. This is the storybook I used to read as a kid.
Yeah, there was a mix-up in the book she gave us.
Oops, sorry. I put both books in the same pile and must have grabbed the wrong one when I was leaving. How in the heck do you confuse a bedtime story with an instruction manual? This is so embarrassing.
Looking back, Paimon's actually pretty more funny now that I've played the game a bit more and restarted this.
It's because maybe deep down inside, that fairy tale is the thing that truly taught me how to glide. What you lacked was not wind. It's courage that's allowed you to become the first flying birds of this world. Reading that gave me the courage to glide, to become an outrider, and to become the gliding champion of Mondstadt. But anyway, let's get back to the exam.
Not gonna lie, this might take me a few tries.
Just glide like you're used to. Okay then, you just need to follow the marked route to the finish.
So it's basically you have to fly through these. You can catch different updrafts. Okay.
You nailed it! But it's no surprise, given the way you handle your glider in a storm.
It took me a bit the first time I played this game to honestly get the hang of gliding.
The next part of the exam is in Mondstadt. See you there. Don't keep me waiting. Alrighty then. You heard her. Back to the city. Let's not keep her waiting.
So I forgot we actually got some level up material that we can use. Unfortunately, you don't carry over XP when leveling up characters. Slowly work on getting all these guys up. We can extend until we get adventure rank 15. Ascending means instead of level 20 as our cap, we have level 40. And you do get like different, you need different items, and then you get safe fates, like wishes, as you level up at certain times. Which, let's collect some of these flowers. And while we're out here, we're just gonna walk back to see if there's anything we can find. And we're just gonna collect some flowers. I think I actually see a Sealy over there.
I'll race you there.
Honestly, I noticed those guys were water a little too late. They're easier to freeze. Ooh. Oh, there it is. So, those are Aminal slimes. I believe if you hit all 3 of them down, we can get a chest if we haven't gotten it yet. Yep. So if you see 3 of those floating above tree lines, and you haven't seen them before in that area, you hit them, you get a chest usually.
I'll race you there.
Oh wait, there was a Sealy over here. There it is. I knew I was close. And it's going back here. Oh, this one shouldn't be too far. It looks like its home is like right there. With the slime. Open it, grab a whole bunch of items. And yes, I accidentally set myself on fire. It unfortunately happens. Okay, so let's see what quests we have. Okay, so we have another one we can do after this, which is nice. And then we have to get to rank 10. Chances are, as we're doing these quests, we're going to get to rank 10. And then, what is... Oh, we have a couple of achievements. Because we did the gliding. So we're going to get some primo gems from that. Notices are basically updates, summaries about what's happening, wishes, events that are happening. Unfortunately, we are not a high enough adventure rank yet to get the events, but we will get there. They have events going. So we need the meat eventually. Like I said, we have to cook dishes, so we need ingredients. And there's always pigeons. Unfortunately, when you get one, they mostly all fly away. I got lucky that time that one of them stayed. No, those are all gone. And that's why one of them stayed. Let's just run beside those. So she's waiting up by the cathedral. So we need to go up there. Hitting V will help you with a path. You don't actually have to take that exact path. It's just a good guide to get if you ever forget where you're going. Which I don't think we have enough stamina yet to actually get that waypoint. It's, I believe, on the top of this building.
Bet you can't keep up with me. I'll race you there. I'll race you there.
Pinecone. We're using Amber more for luck for the gliding.
Hey, here, over here. I'm all set up. Let's carry on with the exam. Same deal as before. Glide through the markers and get to the finish without stopping in the middle.
I think for sure this was the one I took a while trying to get. Ooh, nope. Let's go. Oh, wait, there she is.
Seems like you've got the hang of wind gliding now. Look easy. You've flown this way before anyway. Once you've passed this final stage, you'll finally be able to get your very own gliding license. Just keep thinking about that license. Ready?
Wait for my stamina to get back up. around the windmill.
Windborne traveler, you are required to land at once by the order of the Knights of Favonius. I am Otto of the Knights of Favonius.
What's going on?
Please, show me your gliding license. It is against the law to glide without a license. I am arresting you under Section 7, Article 12 of the Mondstadt Penal Code. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say will forever carry on the wind.
Wait, I'm an instructor. This is a gliding exam.
Oh, I see.
She probably should have given the knights a heads up on this one.
Well, you picked a bad time to hold your gliding exam.
Really? Why?
The Knights of Favonius received a report from a sister at the cathedral, claiming she saw Raptor gliding around these parts. I thought your student here must have been his partner in crime.
Raptor? Who's that?
A known criminal in Mondstadt. He always uses a wind glider to commit his crimes, so people started calling him Raptor.
Wow, he flies fast then.
So far, we haven't managed to catch him. Our plan this time was to draw him into the cathedral with a precious artifact and ambush him inside, but he escaped with the artifact. Fortunately, one of the sisters put some secret markings on the artifact using elemental magic. But he was too fast, and we couldn't even keep up with the trail the markings left behind.
Well, if you need help chasing down a gliding criminal, I'm the one for the job. So tell me, which way did he go?
As far as I know, he was last seen near Springvale. But that was some time ago.
Leave it to me. With us chasing him down together, he doesn't stand a chance. Once we've got this Raptor guy, we'll pick up where we left off. But no need to worry. I'll be sure to have a word with Jean.
Okay, so now we have to go out of the city. We'll come back and look. Ooh. It's always good just to look around, because you never know where chests actually are. I think that's still too far to pretty glide off of. Just with the stamina I have right now. Yeah, I don't want to take that chance. So we're going a bit off the map. So we're going to teleport here. And head over this way.
I'll race you there.
Alright, talk to her. Oh, there's a chest this way.
I'll race you there.
And look, they have shields. So we're going to aim for the one with the shield and try to burn it first. And I'm going to switch.
Cool it. This moment will be frozen in time. Dodge this. Freeze.
Okay, we're going to pick up our items. Make sure. Sometimes it's... sorry. Sometimes there's a delay with the actual item showing up after your enemy has been defeated. So it's always wise just to take a second and look around. Actually. Cryo is really good against Electro. Usually I prefer fire, but Cryo is generally the better element to use against it.
What's the hurry?
We're gonna first do this waypoint, considering that's where it's telling us to go.
This is Springvale. There must be some clue. The sister from the cathedral put some secret animal markings on the artifact he took. Use your elemental sight and keep your eyes peeled for clues.
See again, elemental sights pressing circle part.
Ooh, hey, what do you think this is? It looks like a broken tree branch. Oh, Paimon knows. It's from a frame of a wind glider. Therefore, a strip of cloth with animal markings on it.
This way.
Looking at the design and the way it's woven, there's a good chance it came from a wind glider.
If you look at the top of the screen, it
Operators
shows
have become experts now? It's a harder job than Paimon thought.
the areas which you need to
If this
search
really
in.
belongs to Raptor, it must mean his wind glider is broken. How do we know if this was left by Raptor or an animal slime? Animal slimes are airborne creatures. They don't leave marks on the ground unless someone stumped on one to take off. How do we know if this was left by Raptor or an animal slime? Either way, let's make a mental note of these markings. They're very clear. It appears that the elemental markings point this way. Huh. Well, do you think he ran off ahead? There's only one way to find out. Come on, we should keep following the markings. Ooh, what's that? Looks like something's going on up ahead. It sounds like there's a battle going on. Could that be Raptor? Quick, let's keep going.
So let's go find out what those sounds were.
Dodge this.
Go, go, Baron Bunny!
Thank goodness. The Knights of Favonius have arrived. The hilly trolls won't dare pursue any longer.
The world is on fire around us.
What happened?
I can't believe it, but the hilly trolls attacked our carts. Luckily, I outran them.
Hilly Churls? But I thought the Knights of Favonius had cleared out most of the Hilly Trail camps around these parts.
It's a small camp not too far from the village, but the route I take on my delivery runs ensures I steer clear of it. But today, some crazy fellow suddenly fell out of the sky and landed right in the camp.
Now, who does that remind me of?
Well, it really riled them up. They chased the funny-looking fellow as he fled, which brought them out into the open. I managed to get away, but they smashed my fruit carts to smithereens. Oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do when the merchant caravan gets here tomorrow.
Funny looking? In what way?
Oh, he was holding on to something. Must have been heavy because he couldn't glide in a straight line to save his life. Honestly, people like that shouldn't be allowed in the skies. It doesn't take a genius to know you're not supposed to carry heavy objects while gliding. I'm gonna report that idiot and make sure he gets his license revoked.
Heavy object? The artifact? This could well be our guy. Tell me, did you see which way he went?
I managed to catch a glimpse as I ran from the hilly churls. I think he went that way.
Seems like a strong lead. On with the chase. Oh, and don't worry. As soon as I get back, I'll tell the knights to mop up the rest of the hilly
Thank you,
trails
Dylan,
as
from
soon
Fillory.
as possible.
In a zombie way. Okay, so we know we have to head this way. So there's just items up here. A cabbage and a tomato.
Let it rain.
Another test subject. Free!
You're open. You're open.
Gotta remember she's level 2 right now.
Frostbite.
Okay. One of that guy keeps freezing us.
Come a little closer. You've been a naughty boy.
I gotta save that. We're just gonna finish these guys off with Kaya.
Apart from the hilly churls, there's a bunch of funny-looking people too. Judging from the type of wind gliders they've got, I'd say
They
this
didn't
lot
leave
is
any
the
items.
Raptor. But if that's the case, what are they hanging around here for? I wonder.
So we're gonna collect
Well,
all of
this
these
measly bunch
first.
can't slow us down, that's for sure. But we also haven't found the artifact, which means Raptor still has it on him. Forget these guys.
And I'm sorry if you guys hear me hear any strange noises right now. The cats are apparently playing something in the kitchen.
Look where we are. The elemental power on the artifact must have worn off. Raptor must have realized the markings would give away his position and sent his minions to slow us down. That way, when the effect wears off, he can make his escape.
Dylan.
He won't get away with this. After him.
Ooh, we went up another. Like I said, in these lower levels, it's pretty easy to start going up in adventure rank. We only have the 4, so we have no choice.
There's only one way over there. Raptor must be up ahead. However, it looks like the only way we can catch up is if we glide. But there's a ton of enemies below. They'll definitely attack us after we take off. If we're gonna do this, we'll have to glide and defeat them in one fell swoop. You still had one stage to go in your exam, right? Yeah, but what's that gotta do with anything? How about we make this the third and final stage of your gliding exam?
Ah, nice. That is a cute emote, though. Really.
Are you sure that's how the exam? It's a custom version of the exam, designed by yours truly. Besides, the normal version of the exam wouldn't be fit for the hero of Mondstadt herself. So, what do you say? Woohoo! Good answer! Prepare for takeoff. Raptor awaits you once you defeat all these enemies. Then that gliding license is yours.
So you can't normally drop bombs. But it's allowing you to do so right now. There's a wind current. There we go. Making sure to get everyone. Wind current up. Would help if I could actually look ahead to see where I had to go. There we go. Gotta get higher again. There's an air current. And they have...
Nice! You breezed through it! You're a natural. I knew you'd be fine. All that's left now is to grab ourselves a raptor. Let's go!
So now we have to go after Raptor. We're gonna destroy these just to collect anything that's in them. Check back, make sure there's nothing that we left behind. Gonna have to go down. We gotta switch for an archer. Always collect what you can. Can't get through anywhere. And then we're gonna break these. Ah, thank you. Yeah, eventually I will link it. I just... Building Matrix honestly hasn't been completely looked into. I think we can break this wall. And we got rewarded with a chest. Let's see. Yeah. I am. So we have to shoot these. Once we shot both of them. Should be able to open the door. There we go.
Right. Prepare to be blown away!
And then we're gonna shoot him down.
Windblade!
He didn't get knocked down. There we go.
I'll race you there! No escape!
There he, and he fell off the cliff. There we go. Now it registered. Making sure there's nothing around. There's the chest. I knew there was something around here too. Those are burning. We're gonna grab this. Oh, thank you, Dylan. Okay, now I saw that. Grabbing what you can.
It looks like there's no way across. Ugh, he must be around here somewhere. Amber! Over there!
If you insist on chasing me, so be it. Huh? Who brought the little girl?
AKA emergency food.
You must be Raptor. You can't escape.
I don't need to escape. There's no way you can make it over here.
Oh, it is pretty high. And quite far.
Oh, little girl, why don't you run along home now and let your leader deal with this? Don't worry. I promise that once the Grandmaster gets here, I'll serve...
Hey, watch it! You're talking to a Knights of Favonius outrider. You'll be sorry when I arrest you.
Let's examine our surroundings.
You're right. Ugh, he's right there in front of us. It's only to slide across.
I thought it was a joke from the beginning, Dylan. And it came up in the first 5 minutes, and I'm like, really?
So how did he get across?
So for you guys who are watching that don't know, Dylan is one of my friends I usually game with. He has been on my Among Us videos as well. We do co-op and stuff on my more main account. So...
Can you see anything with your elemental sight? No? Oh, okay. Never mind.
Bye-bye, kiddo.
Oh no! He's getting away! Ugh, we can't hesitate any longer. The only way to get across is to glide there. But... Don't worry. I'm the gliding champion of Mondstadt, remember? If Raptor can do it, I can do it too.
Okay, so I'm going to adjust the volume a little bit. There.
Oi, Outrider! You have less chance of surviving this than jumping
that
off
any
the
better?
Animal God statue in Mondstadt.
My mic
without
is
your
on max right
wind
now.
glider.
I'm just a really quiet talker.
Paimon sees your point. If you rule out everything that's completely impossible, gliding
Yes.
is the only idea left. Remember that book I lent you? The one I thought was the gliding manual, but wasn't? The first birds couldn't
sure
fly.
that's what I used.
Flight was their reward for their courage to plunge into the canyon.
Yes, that is what I use. I confirmed.
Be my witness. Raptor says I'll never make it. But if you listen carefully...
Wait! Stop! You'll never make it! Come on, off you go now. Back home like a good little girl.
Raptor says I'll never make it. But if you listen carefully, the wind says I will make it, and that's good enough for me.
And we're just gonna take a leap of faith.
Amber, no! You're gonna fall! You're gonna fall! It's a wind current! She's gliding! Amber's gliding!
You're crazy, kid! You must have known about the wind current. There's no way you would have jumped otherwise.
And now we have to fight these guys.
The wind takes care of those who have courage. Now sit still and await your arrest, like a good little boy.
Dodge this!
Yeah, let's go after that guy first. I was wondering why he wasn't freezing. Yeah. Take care of that guy.
Windblade!
Yeah.
He literally backed himself into a corner.
Just a temporary.
That's good for me and not him.
I got him. I only noticed the wind current from in the air, and it's the only one. It would be suicide to try and escape in the direction Raptor was going. In other words, the only way Raptor could have gotten out would be this way, past us.
Aha! So he was just trying to fool us by acting smug, in the hope that we would just give up and leave. Little did he know, we're not so easily fooled.
It was all thanks to your sharp thinking. Just like a wise man once said, once you eliminate the impossible, whatever remains, no matter how improbable, must be the truth. At the end of the day, gliding is 7 parts technique, 3 parts instinct, and then 90 parts courage.
What you did now looked more like 99 parts courage.
It was just like in my first gliding exam. I was super nervous, but in the end, there was nothing to be afraid of, and I passed no problem. I kinda missed that nervous rush in the exams I've done since then. It just wasn't the same.
Sorry. Paimon thought you said you passed no problem. What do you mean exam sense then?
Well, you see, the thing is, Mondstadt is all no glide zone this, no landing zone that. Every time I get my license, it keeps getting revoked. I must have taken the exam about 15 times altogether.
And she's an instructor.
But I always pass the first time. I guess my little gliding manual ain't so bad after all.
Let's go and get a copy of the real gliding manual from acting Grandmaster Jean sometime.
Yeah,
I'll
I
head
do
off
feel
first
sorry for
because
Jane.
I need to escort Raptor back to the city. Once you're back in the city, don't forget to come find me at the cathedral. I'll issue your gliding license there.
She just can't sit still, can she? Guess that's why she's the outrider.
Okay, now that we have some more material, let's level up these guys. And that's all we can do. So we almost got our 4 players
Getting this
characters up
gliding
to level
license
20.
has turned into quite the adventure.
Okay. I will try to make this sound a little better. I do usually have it down a bit as I play. I don't like the sound too loud. So hopefully this is better for all of you guys to hear. There it is. Looking for any chests, anything else in this area before I start climbing the cliff. Does it at least sound a bit better now, Dylan? I moved it up a bit more. Let's get some meat. I might be able to do this. I might have collected the wrong one first. Yeah, okay. I need this to time out, so let's go do the statue first. I can't do that statue, can I?
This statue of the 7 seems to be affected by a monster nearby. Defeating that monster might remove this strange wind current seal thingy around the statue of the 7.
I have to battle one of these guys. Okay. So these are called Eyes of the Storm, and if you don't have an archer, it can get very tedious.
Let it rain. Go, go, Baron Buddy!
They do have a weak spot, at least when they're open like that, that you can freeze them.
Dodge this!
And it makes it a bit easier. That can act as a substitute to attack instead. Dodge. Are you Dylan though? I'm hoping this does help people who are looking into the game or starting out on the game as well about what this game is about. These will definitely come in handy later. So like I said before, as you get more of the map explored and get more statues unlocked, it does show more of the map. Actually, let's see. We have 4, so we can get it up at least 1 level. Which means more stamina. Okay, so we're halfway to level 4. That's not bad.
I won't let you down.
We do want to collect those for later. And I will explain when we can actually use those, what they're for. I'm like, I thought there was a chest over here.
This moment will be frozen in...
Come a little closer. You've been a naughty boy. Hit!
Oh, Lisa.
Hit! Get! Hit! You're in for a little shock. Get!
Okay, I really have to level her up more before fully using her. Nice little chest. Which I think brings him up. How much? I'm gonna wait till we have more of the lower levels, that way I can use those 2 on her. And start getting her leveled up. Okay, so Monset's this way. That's actually not what I wanted to do.
What's the hurry?
Let's get the votes.
Dodge this!
Okay, so these buildings over here. You'll find them throughout the game. You need to do certain domains and quests to unlock keys, so that way you can unlock them. I don't have any, but what I am going to do is mark it on my map, so when I do have keys, I can come back and easily find this. I would suggest doing that. More so because in my other, it takes a while to find them afterwards if you don't mark them. So breaking these little stones, do various different things.
Get ready for the...
That just gives you a little extra boost up. I've got those slimes exploded. Okay, so we are across the water from where we need to be. But there's also one of these over here. So we're gonna line up and go collect it. 'Cause I think we have to. There it is. Glide down. So this one will be pretty hard to do. This is a Geo Slime. And it has a shield.
Prepare
So
to be blown away.
it does take a bit for the shield to actually come down.
Bet you can't keep. Go, go, Baron Bunny! No escape!
So I find using elementals, ooh, there's a crab there, is, unless you have a Geo, which honestly I'm hoping one of my first rolls, there's a special banner. And like I said, I want to get the gliding done first. Eek. So this is, G is basically a list of different helpfulness to you. Of like the different short keys, the eyes of the storm, what it is, different reactions. Did I just get Primo Gems from reading all of this? Because I've had friends helping me out, I haven't fully gone through this. But if you get Primo Gems, okay. Just looking around. As we travel back towards the city. Oh look, we're in Springville. We do come back here in a bit in the game, so it's a nice place to visit. And the reason why I want to kind of end this off, and I might end it off with a couple wishes, is I might be on for another 14 minutes, and then I do have to go feed all my pets and eat. So my goal today was maybe an hour and a half. I don't think I'm going to make it quite that far, but I will make it close. Actually, if you check the map, it shows you if you have like different ingredients. When you're cooking, you can process your own ingredients. It'll show you what you have to collect. So as we're going there, we'll stop in at the Adventures Guild and collect our rewards.
Add Astra.
Yay! So we can get Kaya up to level 20. Go into your characters. And the reason why I didn't level him up is because you can't carry over experience. So it's easier to lose it on the lower level items than it would be on higher ones. So we can get these up to level 7. Actually, we can give them all artifacts. I think we have enough. We can give him a better feather, a better flower. We'll swap that one out because I did see we had a higher one, which I can give her. And now we can give Lisa some as well. Crit rate or HP? Crit rate increases the critical rate that you can actually, sorry, the rate that you can get critical hits. Well, if you have anything with crit damage, it increases the damage you can do. But like I said, for now, it's So now we can actually auto add because everyone has a full set, which does make adding them a little easier. Ooh, speaking of crit damage. And I think that is all that we have, yes. And if you do switch it and don't have a character for the ones you've already used, it does give you extra experience when you go to use them to help level up another one. So you don't necessarily lose the experience that you would have gotten from the other artifacts. It's just kind of rolled into the one. Make sure we know where we're going.
Barbara's working, she's so...
Yeah, you can collect different viewpoints and stuff from your map too, where you can go and take pictures from. There's a lot of good scenery in this game.
Congratulations! Here is your gliding license. You're officially legal now. Yay! I'm not surprised though. You are a natural after all. Oh, and I'll sign you up for the next wind gliding championship. I glide so fast that no one can keep up. It's just me up there, on my own, gliding around. It's kinda boring.
I just noticed the level of detail they put into this too. Is when she speaks, because you're in a large cathedral, it echoes.
Whoa, fighting talk. It seems you have no idea how terrifying the championship really is. Well, until I kick your butt in the championship, I wish you a happy, liberating, and above all, law-abiding gliding experience. Make sure you obey the rules. Whatever you do, don't get your license revoked.
Yeah, don't take after her example.
Oh, brother. If you ask me, that's a bit rich coming from Amber.
And that's why I wanted to finish this one. So we get the Primo Gems. Okay, so we're not quite high enough level for that. Okay, so I know I said I'd finish after that one, but we'll go talk to the store. Because I believe this quest is actually fairly simple. Like I said, I will end with doing a couple of wishes tonight. Just, I know there's one that has a special, because it's a new player. And you do get actually a really good character called Noelle. She's a Geo with a claymore. And if you build her right, her defense, she can create shields. Which are really good. I'm just gonna collect some mushrooms on my way.
Have you heard?
Yeah, so NPCs are a bit reactory, so if you literally run into them, you actually run into them. Sorry, Yuri.
Look! Doesn't that shop look interesting? Let's see what they're selling.
Welcome. Every treasure here is unique. Guaranteed.
Yep. There's nothing here that Paimon recognizes. That's for sure.
What did I tell you? These are all rare items brought back by adventurers from all corners of the world. Is there anything that catches your eye? No need. I forgot to mention, I operate on a trading basis. Goods for goods. No Mora accepted here. I've been trying to make something a bit special recently, and I need a lot of animo sigils to decorate it with. Do you have any animo sigils with you? It's like a seal or emblem that the Animo Archon gives to adventurers as a form of acknowledgement. More to the point, any animal sigils you find you can trade in here for items in the shop.
So these you'll collect as you go around the world actually doing stuff. The silvers are all used for character level ups. You can either get them from going after the bosses or purchasing here. These are the weapon. So to level up weapons, you need these. This is for the Traveler's Amino Constellation. You can forge your own weapons if you ever need more. I would say save those till you get into higher levels, as you will need more Mora then, and it's easy to fill in with some of that.
Animo sigils appear all over Mondstadt. If you find yourself short, just keep exploring.
Absolutely! What could be more beautiful than a gift from the Animal Archon?
Okay, you got me. It's actually more complicated than that, but it's easier for people to understand if I just say it's for decoration. Obviously, the reason I need animo sigils is because they have properties that other materials cannot provide. Of course. I guarantee you will be quite surprised at the result. Do come again soon, and bring me lots and lots of animo sigils next time. Please also visit if you come across any weird and wonderful treasures on your adventures.
And you didn't really get much for that one. Okay, so I'm gonna go stand on the bridge. I don't know. I like looking over the water. That's mainly the whole point to it. And then, see, we have achievements. Which gives us Prima Gems. And that's all. So now let's go to the wishes. So this is what I was talking about with Noelle. They give you a discount, so usually wishes and banners are like this, where you can make one or you can make a group of 10. If you do a group of 10, you're guaranteed at least one 4-star or higher item or character. But since I do want Noelle, I am going to do the 10 wishes. Which we are guaranteed Noelle, so we know we're going to get her. Ooh! Oh, we got Sucrose! I was not expecting Sucrose. She's actually really good. I haven't played her much in my game, just because I got her late, but I am interested in leveling her up and seeing what she can do if I actually level her up from the start. Skyrider is actually not a bad sword. Cool Steel. Blitzing Greatsword. Another one. I don't mind getting duplicate weapons because you can refine the rank. Here's Noelle. So we have 2 new characters to level up and play with. I'm actually excited about that. So yeah, like you can check on and see if I'm rank. So they each give a special bonus, usually with 3-star weapons. Skyrider Sword grants an increase in attack and movement speed for a certain amount of time. That will increase as you refine and level up the sword. I'm still surprised with Sucrose. I'm happy. And then you get Stardust and stuff that you can spend. So with the Stardust, the Star Glitter you get if you pull 5 stars. The Stardust is usually anything below. But you can use it to buy wishes. And I can only buy 1. So we're going to keep that until we can get more. I'm going to see. So we have 4 of those left. Don't have any of the intertwined fate. So there's 2 different fates. There's the intertwined fate and the crate. This crate is for your standard wish, which usually doesn't have a featured 5-star. Like, you can pull 5 stars, but they're not. I can't explain it. Sorry, I'm lost for words on how to explain it. They're not the special, like, so Tartalia. Sorry, I'm getting tired again. I'm getting tongue tired. So with Child, he also goes by that. He will only be on a character event wish. He would not be in with the standard characters, unfortunately. But it is what it is. So I don't know if I have enough to do another. No, I don't. So we can't do more. But now we have more people. So you can do a quick setup, or you can go into the character and change it from there. Since Amber is already level 20,
Oh, how exciting!
we're going to switch these out for their level 1s.
I can do it.
So before I go, I'm going to check the weapons, just because I thought I only had the basic ones. So like I said, each one has their own little stats and what they do. With my Traveler, I think even on my other account, I increase her attack and movement, and then you can enhance. So I can refine. Refining, you have to use the exact same weapon. So with refining, this is a 12% increase. If I rank it up, it's a 15%. So, and then there's different materials that you can use to enhance weapons. You can use level, like other weapons, or you can use the ore, which you can find with opening chests, so you can mine it. I'm just gonna use those for now. Okay. So a good thing about actually leveling up weapons is you don't waste experience. It will give you the lower level ores that would be extra. Which is always a nice thing. And then you need the different materials to level to ascend it once you get to a certain level. So that's hers. So she is a claymore. So the Bloodstained Great Sword isn't the greatest. And then I kind of like that one better for her right now. And we're going to enhance it with these. What do you mean by random rolls? Well, yeah. And actually, we need to gather some artifacts again, because I know I used them all. I just Actually, since I'm not using Kaya right now, I'm going to move just because in here I'll show you. Mainly, yes, the weapons are definitely more standard across the board. We have a lot more different stats in the artifacts and everything else than I actually find in the weapons. Okay, so I meant to show you her talents. So like I said, like I said before, Noelle can do a shield. Her talent is called breastplate. Piece of armor, shield, kind of makes sense. And it will tell you in the character's talents what, especially with healing and shields, it will tell you what they're actually based off of the character's stats. So the shield's damage absorption scales based on Noelle's defense. So to build her as a better shield character, you want to raise her defense stat. So when I'm looking into my artifacts for her, I look at ones that have defense. Flowers will always have HP as their main stat. Unfortunately, it's how it's built. But substat of defense is the best for her on that one. Feathers always have attack as their main stat. These two artifacts always have these two stats, so they won't change. Let's see if I have any. I don't have a defense subset, so let's just go for Kaya's. So this one for her is really good because it has a defense percentage instead of just a base number. Again, Kaya, why did I build you with defense? I think I just put whatever was on you. Again, defense main stat percentage is nice. Okay. Guess she's getting Kaya's artifacts. And let's go Sucrose. Let's see. So Sucrose is another spellcaster like Lisa. Let's see. I actually have a few books for them. What one would be her? I like this one for now because it's about the only one I have. As you can see, the stats are exactly the same. We are going to enhance it though. Oops, sorry, I misclicked. Did we level up Noelle's weapon? Now, let's look at her talents and what they're scaled off of. So, anything with damage that increases her element are the best things to give her. So, okay, so we still have Lisa. So anything Amber has, I think. Yeah, anything Amber has, we'll give her for now. Except for the cup. I forgot to lock. So, what I forgot to do, and this is just... I really don't want that on her. We're just going to remove it. It's honestly going to be pointless. Actually, besides increasing her HP, I'm going to keep it on for that. So you can say lock an artifact in weapons where when you use lower items, it won't actually use this item because it's locked. So I'm actually going to have that because it is a pyro damage. So again, we're basically just giving her what Amber has right now. Amber didn't have a flat. Oh, we put Amber's flower on her because of the defense subset. That's why. So those are switched. Okay, we did up her weapon. I forgot to do this to Lisa when we had her. So we're just gonna use these for now because I have enough of them. And as I get into higher levels where we can get the better artifacts, it's easier to build artifacts on a character to help them increase. Right now it's definitely more standard items. So we're going to increase her. Like I said, we get the extra back. And I think that's what we can do for now with them. Here. I will go find some people. I'm just going to teleport off to the lake. Actually, over here. Just to show you what at least Noelle and Sucrose can do. Because they are new. So let's switch to Noelle. And we randomly found a chest as well. That's even better. So we got more ores, chicken leg, some sigils. I knew there was people down here. So this is what I'm talking about, the shield. I exploded those rails and yet I took no damage because the shield absorbed all of it. Which makes, honestly, Noelle really good. So this is her charge attack. We'll take care of this guy and then we'll switch to Sucrose.
Leave it all to me.
So Sucrose doesn't have the range Lisa does, but her elemental and ultimate are really good. Now I don't want to cook. I do want to go grab some crab though. Oh, we're here. And yes, this is what makes claymores a bit better. Is that, like, this ore? 5 hits with a sword character. Same ore. If I hit it, it would be better. 1 hit with a claymore. So for comparable, the swords, or say a one-handed weapon, claymores would be your two-handed heavy sword.
I'll catch up.
So, actually, we can level up these because we got 3. Though they didn't do too bad damage with being level 1 characters.
I'll catch up.
I also have the weapons upgraded, so that does help. Yes, the boars will charge at you and do damage. I'm honestly looking for some other
I'll catch up.
enemies so I can show you more
I'll catch up.
and hopefully get their charged attacks, so that might have to wait till next time. Wait, there's a slime. Because you couldn't really see Sucrose in that one. So she does shoot them back a fair bit. And having the wind element does roll damage. Actually, I actually really like Sucrose. Again, the one thing I don't fully like with spellcasters is they do use stamina for their attacks, so it's harder to dodge. Ooh, there's a ceiling. Oh yeah, I forgot I didn't do those yet. Let's return this Sealy back to its little home. And it's gonna fly up, isn't it? There's its little home. Usually they're not actually too far. Usually. There's some that take you like up high and then down below again. Actually, now that we're here, I do want to show.
Steady as stone. Stand clear.
Like her elemental is pretty strong. And they do have a cooldown, so
Animo test 6308.
yes, that guy. Officially, I don't have an archer on, so I have to climb this.
Don't break my glasses.
So we're gonna there. Wait till he has done his shot.
That's not right.
Sheep. Oh, it's the book I have on her. I was wondering why she was healing herself. But every time I use her elemental, it heals a little. Okay. So. Let me show you, now that I have her ultimate charged up. Let me go show you what it can do. I'll get Noelle's ultimate done up too. So, Noelle, if she hits another elemental as well, it gives her a separate shield, which, because this one was a Hydro, she has more defense against Hydro. So this is Sucrose's ultimate.
Swirl, Mark 2.
It does a fair bit of damage. Especially when it's combined with another element like Pyro. Because it does the swirl, and it'll do both.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Yes. So I'm gonna open that. The shields do disappear with time.
Steady as stone.
But they're good. Like Noelle, when she's really buffed with defense, is good. Oh, great. I can't get that chest right now because I don't have Amber out. So we'll go for this one. Which means we need to climb the cliff. I need to remember I have lower stamina than I'm used to. Oh look, that's up here too. Okay, so we actually have more. And like I said, I will try to do one character at a time, so let's do Lisa as well. And not leave Lisa behind. Okay. Like I said, I just want to show you guys Noelle's ultimate before heading off for the night. Which means trying to go find people. The one thing I do find about Claymore users is they're usually slower. Okay, so there's someone. Dodge. Okay, that's that way. Because we are in the land of the wind, usually these ones are found up higher. Like I said, I want to show you guys her ultimate, which means I need to charge up. There we go.
As a good knight should.
So her ultimate, her sword basically almost triples in length and deals more geo damage than normal. So it will crystallize a lot more elements, which gives you basically more shields. And honestly, it's a pretty handy, especially against the Geo boss.
Someone needs assistance.
I will show you guys because eventually, because to ascend her, you need to hit that boss. And
Surrender and I'll be gentle.
Hup. Leave it all to me. Ka, ka, ka. Ta. 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 Stand clear.
And while we're here, actually, if you guys don't find a Seelie but find a empty Seelie home, you can use your elemental sight, and if you see the blue lines, it leads you towards where the Seelie is located. So, we looked in the direction and found the Seelie. So if you're ever stuck wondering where a Seelie is, and find its home, just elemental sight. And I'll be up here. I do want to grab that teleport location. The way. Wait. Okay. Actually, we'll just grab the one at the camp. And those little exclamation marks in the middle of map, sorry, do mean quests. Only thing is, this one is not quite in a level I can get to yet. You'll see little red arrows when
Animo test 6308. Ta.
there is an enemy nearby that has kind of spotted you.
Ta.
You're in for a little shock.
So Pyro is good against Cryo, but Electric's pretty up there too.
Come a little closer.
Spellcasters take stamina, so it's harder to dodge and attack. Okay, so there's that one. I got turned around and thought this was on the other side. Okay. So that's where I'm going to leave it today. Actually, I'm going to go back to Mondstadt for now. Just because next time there is a quest I want to start off with from Mondstadt. And that will help us to get to rank 10 and do actually more quests afterwards. So the one I want to start next time is the Secret Pirate Treasure. And doing that one will definitely get us enough rank to get up to level 10. Which means then we can work on more quests. which we will explore as we do the quests. And honestly,
It's
I am
nearly
happy.
time for afternoon.
Oh yeah. Yeah, just to stop it from
Tea.
showing up and lining up. So I am happy we got Noelle. I'm especially happy we got Sucrose. Like I said, I haven't played her a lot before, and I'm actually really, really happy about getting her. So we actually made it past an hour and a half, which is awesome, and where I wanted us to go tonight. And hopefully I get on again before next Thursday, but this seems to be the day I have more time to actually do Genshin again. But I will try to do it earlier in the week, and hopefully I can get this done twice a week as well. But thank you guys for watching, and have a great night.